העיקרים סובלים ממחסור במים.
والله المشاكل قائمة يعني من قيام المشروع. هسا المشروع هذا لما احنا كنا ناخذ ميتنا كنا نعبي مرة مرتين في الأسبوع الميات تبعنا نفسهم. اليوم ما بنعبيش مرة واحدة، بناخذ الميات كلهم بيعبوش نص البركة. هسا بالنسبة انعكس علينا هذا في الزراعة تبعنا. الزراعة تبعنا كنا نزرع 25 ل 30 دنم موز.
Here the Jericho difference than the other city in the West Bank. We have enough water here in Jericho for irrigation water and domestic water, but we have a bad management for the water. Now we have agreement between the cooperative and the municipality to transfer the management from the municipality to the cooperative, but right now we just fighting. We can't do anything with the municipality, and we have a decision from the Palestinian Water Authority to transfer the management from the last year, but right now we can't do anything for that.
מצד אחד, העירייה רוצה לשמור על אחיזתה בניהול המים ובכך לתת העדפה לצריכת המים הביתית, ומצד אחר, הרשות הפלסטינאית למים רוצה לחלק באופן צודק יותר את משאב המים בין השימוש הביתי לחקלאי. בלב התסבוכת הממסדית הזו, החקלאים הם שרואים את גידוליהם הולכים ופוחתים, ובעקבות זאת גם הכנסותיהם.
هسه لو بتتوفر لي المية كافية مش راح تلاقي عندي ولا شبر أرض مش مزروع.
يعني هتزرع كل الأرض؟
يعني بزرعها كلها. بالخضار طبعا وحتى حمضيات بصير أزرع ونخيل بصير أزرع. غير الموز وهذا الحكي كله.
We have to identify two things. Israel problem as an occupying power, as control, as not enabling the Palestinians to build facilities, to build the project, to provide water. This is an issue. Then how the water is managed internally, this is another issue. So I'm not saying that everything is good at our side. If everything is good at our side, we don't need a reform. I had funding now for the institutional water sector review from the Norwegian. I have the World Bank, the French funding, all the implementation of the reform, all the changes that I'm taking. So we're doing reform for better management. But please remember all the time that we're doing this while we're under occupation.
ב-28 ליולי 2010 הכירה האספה הכללית של האומות המאוחדות בגישה למים ראויים לשתייה כזכות בסיסית ואוניברסלית, על מנת שכל אחד ואחד יוכל לחיות בבריאות ובכבוד. אך האם השאיפה הזאת בכלל ישימה במקרה של ישראל והשטחים הפלסטינאים? מה הם התנאים להגשמתה? למרות תנאים טבעיים כמעט מדבריים, הפתרונות קיימים הודות לגיוס משאבים חדשים, כגון התפלת מים או שימוש חוזר במי קולחין שעברו טיפול, או באמצעות שימוש יציב יותר במשאב המים, כמו למשל צמצום הדליפות שברשתות או תמיכה בטכניקות השקיה חדשות.
You know that in August 2008 there was a very interesting article in the American Scientific about the global crisis of water. And the main conclusion in this article is that we have enough technology to solve every problem of water on this globe. The problem is the management or the willingness to solve the problems.
למרות שמדובר בסוגיה חיונית, סוגיית המים נהייתה לבת ערובה של המשחק הפוליטי. מכאן עולה השאלה, האם למים תפקיד לשחק בפתרון הסכסוך הזה?
Water is an issue that should be extracted from the peace process. We should be sharing and sustainably managing our water resources today. Both sides have been utilizing the water issues as a political playing card. On the Israeli side, provision of water to Palestinians in a fair and equitable fashion is left as an issue of the final status of the accords. We will give you more water when we get more land, when we can resolve the refugee issue and the issue of Jerusalem. It's kept in the big picture division of the cake.
And to tell you the truth, it's not important how we will share the water between us and the Palestinians. Because as I mentioned before, when we are looking in the long term, even if one party will get all the water from one aquifer, it will not be enough. We will need in the future to cooperate between us.
But we're both in a system, occupation, and our aspiration for liberation and freedom, okay? And each one work in the system. This is the what makes things slightly moving forward. Really, and we Palestinians, we really look to water as an issue of peace. This is the water that God created to extinguish fire, okay, and not to lighten fire with. This is the how we look at water. This is why we have to cooperate, but between equal people, not between an occupied and occupying and occupier.
Israelis and Palestinians are fearful of each other. They don't know. The average Palestinian sees an Israeli as a soldier. The average Israeli thinks of the Palestinian as a terrorist. The reality, of course, couldn't be further from the truth. They're normal people that want to live normal lives. By bringing the average and Israeli and Palestinian together over shared water resources, we're able to break the stereotype. We're able to highlight the shared needs and the common destiny. And that is what is so essential to peacemaking, the understanding the humanity of each other. In that sense, truly Israelis and Palestinians are victims of the conflict. They're victims of the lack of courage and leadership that we should be seeing from our politicians.
خدني